Welcome back. Got another notebook on the docket for today. Going to be reviewing the Omen Omen by HP, the 15-inch, the older style chassis, the older one from 2019, but it still has the same internals as all the 2020 units. So let's get to an unboxing. You're at CE Tech Tips. So let's get right into it. Alright. Okay. Got the unit right here. Nice. Some manuals. Not much going on in there. I'm assuming we got some power bar. That's it. Notebook and power bar. One day I'm going to be surprised. We're going to have something else inside of it. Alright. So power brick is similar to the other HP that I reviewed. It's got a beveled edge. So it fits really nice in your hand. This unit is I believe it's a 200 watt, 200 watt unit. And the laptop here. Something so satisfying opening that up. Alright, so this is nice. It's got a nice metal finish on the top. That's a little bit different than the current 2020 chassis version. It's all plastic on the monitor side. And opening it up, great. So this one is still the i7 10750H, 16 gigs of RAM. This one has the 2070 Super in it, along with a 1 terabyte hard drive, and then a 512 SSD. I believe it's NVMe. So right off the hop, it's got a nice bezel. It's aluminum on both sides, so it's got a nice metal touch, and it's a little bit. It's not a flat finish. It's got kind of this matte finish, which is looking really nice. So let's run it through its paces, and I'll come back with my thoughts and what we're going to do next, and see which one is going to end up in my wife's hands.
Here's the teardown of the unit. Intel i7 10750, 16 gigs of memory, 144 Hz IPS Gsync screen, and 2070 Super Max. On the right side, we got an SD card and USB. On the left side, we have power, network port, HDMI out, 2 USB ports, mini display, and we have a USB-C along with headphone jack.
First thing that you'll notice is the trackpad. When you run your fingers over it, it's really loud.
Under load, it was about 55 to 56 decibels. At the wall, we saw about 166 watts. On the deck, it was a range from 36 to 40 degrees Celsius. On the lower side, I saw a peak of about 27 degrees Celsius.
So I've been reviewing the HP Omen. This is in the 2019 chassis. It actually has the same specs as my Omen 2020. So a couple things right out of the gate. Really great look and feel to it. Premium finish. It got this aluminum overlay on top on the screen. When we look at the rest of the panel, really great. 144 Hertz IPS display. Really good, rich colors. As soon as you open it up, it's got great color accuracy. One of the things I don't like about it right out of the gate is actually the trackpad. It has this textured feel to it. And so it's not that bad from usability, but it makes a lot of noise. So when you're running your fingers up or you're scrolling up on a web page, it's just really loud compared to any of the other notebooks that I've been testing. Overall, the thermals, while it's been able to keep the unit cool for the most part, except for a couple occasions, I found that it was just a little bit louder, louder than the comparable units I've been using. And so just by 1 decibel, maybe 2 decibels here and there, but it's actually the sound of the air. It's more of a higher pitched whooshing sound than some of the other notebooks I've been testing. So I didn't like that. Just in terms of frames per second on a couple of the games, Call of Duty always running above 100 frames a second. The benchmark I ran through was Metro Exodus. It saw only 57 frames per second on ultra settings, and under extreme settings, we only got 32 frames per second. So that's a very demanding benchmark. I've been playing a little bit of Anno 1800. On that side, average on the benchmark was about 77 frames per second. And oddly enough, this actually outperformed the Omen 2020 by, even though it's the same spec, same identical spec from memory, CPU, and GPU, this unit actually scored a slightly higher frame rate. Now, that doesn't mean it's better. While it got probably about 2 to 3% higher in frame rates, what I did see was actually there was an issue with frame stuttering. And I went up and down the settings trying to figure out what was causing it. It's still elusive to me. I went through thinking it was Gsync, but I've actually come back to the fact that I think it's actually to do with the thermals. When I've been monitoring when this was happening, it was typically when the CPU was completely maxed out. And so it ended up throttling itself back to keep it within its thermal package. And so that was usually around that kind of 97, 98 degrees, but then getting that stuttering. And while the frames per second didn't show me that, you can definitely notice it on screen, and I'll show you a video of that now. So there's definitely something not right, but it could just be a dud from that perspective. Overall, battery life, not great on it either. Like, I don't think any gaming notebook is going to be known for its battery life without sacrificing quite a bit of weight. Or 5 pounds 6 ounces for the weight of this device. It's actually the heaviest unit I've tested in the 15-inch line. Most things have been coming in at around the 5-pound mark. To be honest, it's more expensive than the other Omen 2020, and you get better thermals, a more professional looking notebook in my opinion, and at the end of the day, I was not experiencing frame stuttering on that unit. So I will be doing another video. I'm going to do a 3-way comparison across them, more specifically around gaming, sound levels, and seeing kind of which one's the best. I can already tell you, this one might be at the bottom. But tune in to the next video. So would I recommend this unit? I would have to say it's a hard no. This unit was underwhelming. While it still put higher frames per second on the board across a number of different titles, the challenges that we had between the stuttering, the issues with the thermals, as well as the challenges that I found with the additional sound, the whining of the fans, I'm very underwhelmed. Now, that's not to say HP doesn't make a good notebook, because the Omen 2020 was stellar. I think that's still my favorite unit out of the notebooks I've tested so far, but this one has been disappointing. What do I like about this? To be honest, the only thing I could say is I do actually like the chassis, but I think it's Achilles' heel on this one. It's got a nice premium feel and look to it, but that's really it, guys. So I hope you found this video informative. Please like and or subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below if you like what you saw. If you want to see something else in these videos, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Till next time.